Welcome to the Trash Mouth Fantasy Football Podcast Show, week number 8. Our host is, of course, the one and only procrastinator, Dave. However, we have a guest today, the Commack Crush, just off his week 8 victory over Whoop Inc. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. It was a very impressive win versus the Whoop Inc.
All right, Commack Crush, how big of a win was it versus the Whoop Inc.?
Well, he's been talking off a lot of stuff about Tom Brady, the Brady Bunch, blah, blah, blah.
I shut him up real quick. All right, Commack Crush, that roster move for Aaron Hernandez starting to help you. It helped you win against the Psychos in week 6 and a big touchdown block versus Tom Brady against the Steelers. Yeah, it was a good block. I got a break there with Gronkowski at the goal line, but that's fantasy football. Sometimes you have to have a little luck, if you know what I mean. And I got a lot of luck. And I also lit a candle. Doug Endzone Freaks let me borrow it. We lit the candle in the hotel room with all the GMs there. And this is the candle. It was the Reverse the Curse candle in 2008. Yeah, there it is. All right, Commack Crush. Obviously, you got some good luck going your way finally this season. Nobody scored 60-plus versus you. So pretty much you started 0-4, now you're 3-5. Yeah, you had a lot of bad luck in the beginning, a lot of career weeks, but what are you going to do? It happens. But I'm 3-5. I'm looking good. I've won 2 out of the last 3 in the division. And I'm looking forward to the battle versus Endzone Freaks. All right, Commack Crush, you're definitely back in it with thanks to a tie with 6 shooters and Psychos. Put you closer to them. What's your comments on the other GMs in the league? It's like, well, G-Men has had a lot of bad luck, and that's just the way it goes. And, I don't think he's pretty much going to be eliminated, so he'll probably be playing spoiler. Bengali Bombers, he lost his first game, but, they've been saying he's a paper tiger. He's got a pretty balanced attack, but sometimes, it just doesn't work out in 1 week, and now he's got Doug looking in his rearview mirror. Endzone Freaks, he's got a good team. He's got a pretty good team. He's definitely, from what I heard, he's calling himself now the Dragon Slayer. He took out the undefeated Whoop Inc. in week 5. He took out the undefeated Bengali Bombers in week 8. But we have a pretty good rivalry. He's had my number the last couple of years, but I got the team to beat him. I got the matchups, so we'll see how that goes. There's going to be a lot of trash talk between him and I. The 6 shooter's got a really good team. He's got really strong running backs. He's got a really balanced attack. He's going to definitely be a threat. Psychos, I don't know. He's got some injuries. I don't know about some of these roster moves. Kevin Walter, Julio Jones. I don't know. Could have got out something better. But he's going to have his dogfight. And the Bulldogs, he's starting to come around. He's won 3 out of his last 4 like myself. So he's got a shot to catch Doug. He's going to have to go on a big run. And Whoop Inc., I don't know. He's lost 4 in a row. He's on a slide just like last year when he went undefeated.
Is a pirate.
He went winless in 5 games last year, 5 or 6. He's struggling. He just lost Ryan Matthews to a hamstring. He's got question marks. Andre Johnson, how effective he's going to be. Tom Brady, they're starting to defense them a little bit better. So, I beat him fair and square. I went into his building. I waved a terrible towel. And I got him.
And the trees all shake and quiver and quake.
That's the way it goes. You got to win games on the road.
The autumn wind is
but it's always about this.
Just for fun. He'll knock you round and upset upside down and laughed.
I was waving that all day long. He was sitting on his couch like he was waiting for a bus. Anyway, that's what happens when you mess with the Steelers. Don't ever count them out. They got a heart of a champ. And now the next is the Ravens. We're going to kick their butt. Well, Commack Crush, you definitely described all the other GMs in the league. I wish you luck the rest of the season. And thank you for joining us on the Trash Mouth Fantasy Football Podcast Show for Week 8. Don't forget, folks, this weekend, if anybody's around, the Trash Mouth Fantasy Football will be in New York City. We're going to be rooting Doug on the marathon and going to a bar near that location. For further information, do contact Match G-Men. We will be communicating a spot to watch the games this Sunday. All right, thanks again. And Week 9 coming up, East versus the West.